नमस्ते बिटिया, सदा खुश रहो। Myself, JVN Dr. Hemant Vyas, Associate Professor and Head of Department of Surgery, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. And today we are going to discuss an important topic from Surgery Practical, and the name of topic is suturing techniques. So let's start. Aim of all suturing techniques is to approximate wound edge without gaps or tension. The size of suture, that is called as bite, and interval between bites should be equal in length, proportional to thickness of tissue being approximated. Suture is a foreign body, that's why we should use minimal size amount of suture necessary to close the wound. Because sutures act like a foreign body inside the wound, so that's why it produces inflammation and the other reactions. So that's why the material which is used for suturing should be minimal. Suturing materials. Sutures are made of variety of materials with variety of properties. So basically there are two types of materials which are used in suturing. First is non-absorbable and second is absorbable suturing material. So what are the non-absorbable? They should be used when possible, and non-absorbable sutures must be used outside the body for stitching the skin. Braided suture not ideal for contaminated wounds. They may sterilize polyester thread or nylon line when commercial suture unavailable. Absorbable sutures degrades, they lose tensile strength within 60 days. Option when not possible for patient to return or for children for whom suture removal may be difficult. Types of suturing. So now let's see what are the different styles or different types of suturing which are used according to the wound or according to the gap of the wound. So first is inverted suture. So students, here we can see the diagram of inverted suture. So I must tell you the use of inverted suture. Inverted sutures are used generally in the gastrointestinal surgery. Next is vertical mattress suture. This is also an important type of suturing. Vertical mattress suturing is used whenever the wound is very deep. So generally vertical mattress suture has property to stitch the inner layer as well as the outer layer of the wound. So that's why we use vertical mattress suture whenever the wound is deep. Next is horizontal mattress suture. Horizontal mattress suture is generally used when the gap between the wound edge is very large, which is generally occurring in cases of lacerated wounds. So here horizontal mattress suture give good tensile strength to the affected area, and it is used for better approximation with minimal tension to the wound edges. Then is continuous suture, and this is also called as subcuticular sutures. So this type of suturing is used when the wound is superficial and it is long in the length of the wound is long. So in this the sutures are continuous without any interruption. Then comes interrupted sutures. So students, this is the most basic type of surgical suture used. So in this, the sutures are not connected with each other. They are interrupted or separate. That's why we call it as interrupted sutures. This type of suturing is generally used in cases of stitching of wounds. So that's it from the today's presentation. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Hope you like this presentation. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will try to resolve it. Thank you very much.